Hello, welcome to Unit 6. My name is Beltem Karaman. I'm Product Manager in Central Business Configuration. In this unit, I will present you the topic Configuration Experience in the Explore phase. Let's get started. In the last unit, you have seen the scoping. And after you set the milestone scoping finish, we are now in Explore phase, where we can do our primary finance settings and where we can set up our org structure. In the Explore phase, our customers are able to define the fiscal year variant and group currency. The fiscal year variant will be used to define the number of posting periods in a fiscal year, how many periods customers need, and how the system should determine posting periods during the posting. Fiscal year variant defines the relationship between the calendar year and the fiscal year of your company. They specify the number of periods and special periods and the start and the end date of a fiscal year. In addition, they define how the system determines the posting periods to assign when posting a journal entry. If your fiscal year matches the calendar year from January to December, you can use the default fiscal year variant delivered by SAP for all company codes and countries. But if your fiscal year variant doesn't match the calendar year and your posting periods are also potentially different from calendar months, the customers must select either another available fiscal year variant or the customer-specific template in the Explore phase when setting up your system. You can configure template according to your needs using the Maintain Fiscal Year Variant configuration step. The other available fiscal year variants are ready for use after you select them. And the group currency is used as the global currency, which allows amounts to be compared in a single currency. Customers specify the group currency at the beginning in the Explore phase before your CBC system gets activated. The fiscal year variant and group currency will apply to the entire system and cannot change anymore after the configuration. Defining the fiscal year variant and group currency is prerequisite for org structure creation. After defining those entries, we are able to create our org structure. In the Explore phase, you see all the activities in your activity list. Clicking on Central Finance Setting in Explore phase, you are able to define your fiscal year variant and group currency. You will see here the details, define the fiscal year variant and group currency details. After clicking on Execute, you will get the screen where you enter your fiscal year variant and group currency. So opening the fiscal year variants, you will see all the fiscal year variants available in the system. And you can also enter the group currency. Please be aware to maintain the right information in this section, because after confirm those entries, the change will be not possible anymore. That's why it's very important to define in the Fit to Standard workshop what kind of fiscal year variant and group currency your company needs. After confirming, you are able to set up your org structure. The Organizational Structure app allows you easily create and adopt your company's organizational structure. Our key features of the Organizational Structure app is that you have a graphical view and that you can create your organizational structure based on graphical view, and you can also make your scope-dependent creation of your organizational entities. We have here the full width mode, which makes you use of complete screen breadth for your org structure, and the edit panel is below of the structure. Otherwise, if you don't have the full mode, you will see the entry screen on the right side. The simplified mode omits the dotted lines for the sake of better overview of your structure. Those dotted lines are usable for easy creation of new entries. And non-confirmed entities are in so-called staging area, and you can easily change and delete them. Please only confirm your org structure or your entities if you want to deploy into the backend system. After confirmation, the deletion or adaptation of your org structure or of your entities is not possible anymore. Let's have a look in the system how can we create a simple org structure using the org structure app. So, as you see, after completing your scoping phase and set your milestone scoping finish, you are in explore phase and where you can set up your org structure. Let's switch to set up to org structure. And as you see, the pop-up appears and you can execute to able to set up your org structure. So, as you see, you get your org structure app and you can start with create legal entity to create your company. Enter the company ID and the company name. And it's for Germany. Save your entry. Now, as you see, you have the possibility to create a plant under your company and a sales organization. Let's start with plant creation. You have to enter again on the right side your plant ID and the plant name. And it's also for Germany. And create your plant. So now you are able to create a storage location which belongs to your plant, which we have just created. And now let's enter the storage location ID and the name. And here you are able to enter the subtype of your storage location. And I would take the retour. This is the subtype of my storage location, which belongs to my plant distribution plant. And just create. And here you have the possibility to go back all your org structure. As you can see here, we have here legal entity, which is our company, and we have a plant, and we have a storage location. So now with simplified mode, which I explained before, you are able to see your organizational structure in a simple way. As you see, the dotted entries, they are disappeared. And with full width mode, you will see in a full mode of your screen, and the panel will be below there. So let's continue with creating another legal entity. So we will create another company. And we enter the name of the company. And it's also for Germany. By clicking Save, we are able to create another company which is called Hoodie Furniture. So, and in this mode, I'm able to edit my units on the right side. So, and if I click on Simplified, I'm able to see again my entities where I can click through on the entity and able to create further entities. And here I have the possibility to create a distribution channel. Those are global entities, and they are not belonging to any company or any plant. And I can create them from scratch as a global entity. And now I will create a distribution channel. And the name of my distribution channel is e-selling. So, and I will create another global entity, which is my division. And I'm entering the division ID and division name. So. Now we can create a sales organization directly under our second legal entity. Sales organization ID. And create. And after I created my sales organization, I'm able to create a sales area. And I have to select my distribution channel, which is which we created as a global entity, and division. And the name of my sales area. So, as you see here, I can also go back to get the entire screen, and with full width, I can see my screen as a full width, and with simplified, if I click on the simplified, those dotted lines, they will disappear. So, as you see, currently I have 3 legal entities and they are not confirmed. So, I'm still able to delete, edit, or change my legal entities. So, just for testing purposes, I'm gonna delete this company which we have already created. As you see, because we didn't confirm our org structure or one of the entities, I can simply delete the entity. So, and I can go back to my activity list for further actions. In the next unit, I will present you the topic Configuration Experience in Realize phase. Thank you.